What is going on, guys? It's Evan, your Pro Sports Corner, and I'm back with our live stream hotel today. We got Kansas. We got the Kansas Jayhawks and the Texas Longhorns. Big 12 road game for the Horns as they look to keep their chances of winning, going to the Big 12 championship alive. And the road for that, there's a lot of different scenarios that have to happen for Texas to win. But the most important and obvious one is winning their own games there tonight. They'll go to Kansas this afternoon. Lawrence, Kansas, a team that's had some success against the Longhorns in recent years, including last year's win. Shocking upset victory. This year, Kansas off to a much better start. I had a much better season. And some excellent news for Kansas. Their starting quarterback, Jaylen Daniels, is back. So here we go. Texas versus Kansas. About to get underway here in Lawrence as the Longhorns looking to go to the Big 12 championship, and the road starts here. And they'll get the opening kickoff, and they'll field it in the end zone for a touchback. The most important thing, again, there's a ton of different scenarios for this game, for this team. And one of them is they have to win. That's the obvious one. If you win, and again, you put yourself in a position where you have to rely on other teams doing poorly, but you also have to you have to also win your own games, and that's what they have to do today. So here we go. Here we go. Viewers. Screen pass. Worthy. Got it. Xavier Worthy. Getting about 7 or 8 on the play. Look at Xavier Worthy. Getting some decent yardage there. So Xavier Worthy early on getting a first catch. Here we go. Longhorns offense. Worthy, the number one option. They got great players all around. 2nd down and 4. They'll run it. Bijan, first down, Texas. Bijan Robinson picking up the first down for Texas. And Robinson getting the nice little gain right there. That's what you need to see. You need to be moving the football. Ewers drops back. Throwing and short. Looking for Bijan underneath. Incomplete. Here we go. Kansas defense on the field here. 2nd down and 10. Ewers. Handoff. Robinson. First down. And he gets it. Ball comes out. Luckily he was down before the ball came out. And Robinson is down. Here we go. 3rd down and 3 coming up. 3rd down and 3. At around midfield. Where will they go with this? Ewers. And the little passing, incomplete. Think it got batted down or something there at the line. Looked like Whittington was open. That was just tipped at the line of scrimmage there. Nothing the Ewers could do. Punt from the Longhorns here. This one will go deep. Not a good punt at all. 27-yard punt. Absolutely atrocious punt from Trejo right there. And now here comes Jaylen Daniels back onto the field. The start. Near disaster for the Jayhawks early in this game. My goodness, Barron nearly with a pick six. That could have been disaster for the Jayhawks early in this game. That could have been a disaster for them. Second down and 10 now. And now a handoff for KU. We'll get a few yards now. Second down and 10. But yeah, that was nearly a pick six for the Jayhawks. Daniels threw that one right there and should have been picked off for six. So here's the Jayhawks offense. Got O-line right here. I don't know how good it is. And then the defense, the offense, Jared Casey, the tight end. And then, of course, you got Devin Neal, the running back. So, got some players in this team. And, of course, the main guy, Jalen Daniels, mobile quarterback for sure. Third down, 7 now for Daniels and KU. Here's Daniels. Got the time. Going downfield. Oh, incomplete. Oh, Daniels knows he had a man downfield, potentially a touchdown, but at the very least, a first down and a whole lot more. Beats the entire Texas secondary, and he just led him a little too far. And he wasn't able to come down with the catch when he hit the ground. Incomplete. So KU now will punt this one away. High snap, handled well. This one's going deep. Now it's got Worthy on the return. Worthy cutting in. Worthy tackled. And he will go down to around the 30. And now Texas will get the football here. Daniels nearly had a touchdown. Nearly threw a pick six on the opening drive. So, nearly a disaster for both teams on the opening drive. Texas nearly got a pick six, and KU nearly threw a touchdown. So both teams avoiding major crisis on the first KU drive. That was an interesting drive to say the least. And for Texas, offensively, had a chance to get the first down, had a chance to make a drive happen, but unfortunately, Ewers just ball bad down at the line. So 0-0 is the game, and KU will get the ball. Or Texas will get the ball here. Jeez, I'm scatterbrained right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Texas Baylor lost to TCU today on a last-second field goal, which means that they are effectively out of the running for the Big 12 championship. It means it comes down to three teams: Okie State, K-State, and Texas. Okie State takes down Oklahoma later. K-State up 41-25 on West Virginia. And so here we go, man. Texas is going to get the ball here for the second drive. And here we go. It's all about getting things going. Sarkisian 11-11 as the Longhorns head coach, right down the middle, mediocre. Dang, what's going on with Bijan today? Bijan right here cuts upfield. Ball came out. Nearly a disaster. Luckily goes out of bounds. But Robinson struggling with ball security here as they'll go back to him with a cut. Robinson, first down and more to the 50-yard line. Bijan Robinson. But oh man, crisis, my goodness, averted right there as Bijan nearly fumbled it away. Here he goes. Back to Robinson, and he'll spin. He'll get stood up at around about 9 after a 9-yard gain. As Texas drive is working through Bijan right now, and it is going great. Robinson doing his thing right now. So Bijan doing his thing right now and making some plays for this Longhorns team. 2nd down and 1 coming up past midfield. Ewers, he'll snap. He'll go. Keelan Robinson, the other running back. Can he stretch for it? He will get the first down. Kansas trying to bring him down. They're not able to, though, and it's going to be a first down for Keelan Robinson and the Longhorns. So 1st down and 10 coming up as they're going all out to the ground game this possession. And Bijan had made some nice moves and cuts, but he's had a little issue with ball security here on this early going. Fumbled already out of bounds, and ball came out earlier, but he was ruled down. So luckily for Bijan, none of those mishandles of the football have turned into turnovers as they'll give the ball to Roschon now, and he'll get a few yards. So Texas incorporating all 3 running backs here early in the game, Roschon, Bijan, and Keelan. Not so Texas two-step play calling the last 4 weeks. They've been running the ball more at times than they've been passing. Okie State, they passed the ball way more, but, been pretty, again, kind of balanced, I guess. Again, when you got great running backs like those two, Bijan and Roschon, it's easy to run the ball. We also have a plethora of weapons on the offenses. Here's Whittington getting the jet sweep for the first down, and the Longhorns continue to run these types of plays, running the ball, jet sweeps, and these conservative play calls, and currently it is working out great as Whittington gets the sweep, turns it upfield, and at times you forget about how good Whittington is, Worthy and Sanders, but Whittington is a very lethal target with some speed. It's unfortunate over the course of his Texas career he's been injured so much, but when he's healthy, he is one of the best weapons on the team. 1st down and 10, Ewers back to the ground game. It's Johnson, has some space. Roschon Johnson to the 10, to the 5, 1st down and goal for the Longhorns. Roschon Johnson powers through, and an excellent job by the Longhorns offensive line to block the hole, and Roschon gets the space, gets down to around the 5 of KU, setting up a 1st down and goal. Ewers hasn't even had to do anything on this drive so far, as he'll give it to you here. Roschon will get it. Roschon pushing. Can he get in? He's gonna be stopped. Got a couple yards though on the play as Roschon and the O-line pushing him forward. I thought he might get the last ditch effort right there, but no. Texas red zone offense is scoring about 88% of their drives. TD percentage is 59.5%, 85th in the FBS. 2nd down and goal coming up here. You got to punch this one in and get 7 here against KU. Struggled massively on offense last week against TCU. So far, so good today. 2nd down and goal. Ewers. And they got Bijan in the backfield. They'll give it to him. Robinson. Can he get in? It looks like he's in. And he is in. Touchdown, Texas. Bijan Robinson into the end zone for the Texas lead. Robinson gets through for 6. And the Longhorns go up 6-0 here in Lawrence. They go back to the ground game. Bijan gets it here. Makes a cut. Gets stopped there for momentarily, but he's able to push his way into the end zone. And Texas takes a 6-0 lead here in Kansas. Bijan in, touchdown. Good stuff. Excellent drive. Again, Ewers didn't have to do. I don't even know if Ewers passed the ball on that drive, as I'll check that here in just a moment after the PAT from Auburn. So here it is. Auburn's kick is up, and it is right down the middle. 7-0 lead for the Longhorns here at the end of that drive here. Bijan getting in. The run game powers the Longhorns into the end zone. So now we'll check out the drive and see, did Ewers even have to attempt a pass? Let's see. Bijan Robinson run. Bijan Robinson run. Bijan Robinson. Keelan Robinson. Whittington on the jet sweep. That doesn't really count as a pass for Ewers. Roshan. Yeah. Ewers did not attempt a single pass that drive. Started off with 3 Bijan runs, then a Keelan Robinson run, then a Roshan run, then a jet sweep to Whittington, then a Roshan run, then a Roshan run, and then a Bijan run. So yes, the entire drive, not one pass from Quinn Ewers that drive. Which, hey, if you're able to run the ball down Kansas' throat, go ahead and do it. Be my guest. And again, you try to make the game plan easier for Ewers. Try to keep him, composed and all that. Again, a young quarterback like him, you got to just keep him composed and get him settled in this game with a touchdown. A touchdown drive there on the ground game. That's how you got to get a young quarterback settled in. So Texas leads 7-0 here in the game. KU's opening drive did not do too much. And again, Jalen Daniels returning, showing a little bit of rust on that drive. Nearly threw a pick 6 on the opening play of the drive. And then the other play, and then I think that throw probably should have been caught by the receiver. Again, it's a tough catch diving in front, but he should have caught that in my opinion. But Daniels leads him a little better. That's probably a touchdown, a walk-in touchdown. So, it is what it is. As a Longhorns fan, I'm not complaining whatsoever about that drop at all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this lag. But yeah, good to see the offense get going there again. Last week against TCU was quite a disappointing game to watch from your offense. The defense last week was remarkable, pressuring Max Dugan every which way. But offensively, against the defensive unit in TCU that gives up a lot of points, has a tendency to give up a lot of points and a lot of yardage, it was disappointing to say the least to watch them struggle so much on the offensive side. So here we go. Tough week for Bijan Robinson last week. 29 yards. A great job by TCU stopping him. And yeah, off to a good start running, but, had some issue with ball security here in the early parts of this game. Nearly fumbled away a possession here. But thankfully, he did not, as this kick will bounce, and it's going to stay low. And an excellent job by Texas. That kick stays in bounds. Kansas forced to pick it up. And thank goodness that ball bounced around. He had to pick it up, though, as he realized it wasn't going out of bounds, and Texas jumps on the play with an opportunity to pin them deep, and they do. And now Kansas potentially looking at a ball around the 40 if the ball went out of bounds. Now it stays in, and they got the ball near their own end zone instead. A matter of inches is the difference between about 30 yards of field position there. So here we go. First down and 10 for KU from around the 7, it looks like. And Daniels, the quarterback, will hand the ball off. A spin move there, and Devin Neal is down. So that was that play right there. But all right, good stuff, Texas. Got to stop the run game here. Devin Neal, the running back. There have been some great Kansas performances from the running backs in the past against Texas. Lance Leipold, his second season at Kansas. Honestly, fast coach in NCAA history to reach 100 career wins. I'd say he's in a pretty decent spot with Kansas, considering, again, the record isn't the best, but when you inherit a team of Kansas's talent, the fact that they are 6-4 this season is certainly an improvement from recent years. And as we know, Kansas has been one of the worst teams in football in recent years, as they'll hand this one off to Devin Neal up the middle, and the Longhorns, Taffy gets in there and brings down Neal, bringing up a third down now. And again, got to watch out for Jalen Daniels. Devin Neal, the last 2 games, has been going off. Against Oklahoma State, 224 yards and a touchdown on 32 carries. And last week at Texas Tech, 24 carries for 190 yards. So whenever he played those teams, absolutely went off. Absolutely went off. He has been dominant for Kansas here. Gone over 150 and way over 150 in his last 2 games. 3rd down and 3 now. Daniels, the quarterback, again, got to watch out for the mobility of Jalen Daniels. And now they'll go passing. Quick slant. Oh, over the middle, incomplete. Looked like it was a very dangerous pass. That's going to force a punt here from KU. Excellent job here. As here's Jalen Daniels. Quick read. Quick slant over the middle. Pass. Oh, man. Could have been picked off there, but just a little too fast. Excellent coverage from Anthony Cook and the Longhorns defense. And that'll force another Kansas punt here. So, there you go. Excellent job by the Longhorn defense once again. And now here comes Kansas to punt this one from their own end zone. And it is up. Texas not going to rush the punt after last week. This is a short one, though. Worthy's got it. He's running backwards. Now he goes upfield. Xavier Worthy. They're going to have good field position. It's Worthy down the sideline to around the 30-yard line. Xavier Worthy. What a return from him. And the Longhorns going to have excellent field position to start their next drive. Not the best punt from Vernon. And then Worthy ends up taking this one for about 20 extra yards. And Texas, again, going to have incredible field position to start their next drive. Is where did he step out is the question. But regardless, going to be positive field position from Texas for their upcoming drive. So here's Ewers. Didn't have to throw the ball at all on his last drive. Texas will start with it at around the 28. Ewers. And they'll snap it. He'll give it to Bijan Robinson, who gets through. Bijan carries him and stiff arms him, and he gets the first down. Bijan Robinson, what an excellent run right there. As him and Roschon running through this Kansas defense early on. They have no answer for him. As an excellent job by the O-line again, but Bijan able to break a tackle at the line. A leg tackle. So Texas with the first down now. Ewers hands it off. It's Bijan. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas. Bijan Robinson goes to the house. And the Longhorns take an early lead here in Lawrence. 13-0 ball game. Bijan in again. And that quick field position turns into another touchdown. And at this rate, is Quinn Ewers ever going to throw another pass? That's 2 straight touchdown drives where Texas runs it down Kansas's throat and gets into the end zone. And once again, it's Bijan who finds his way in. So how about the Longhorns coming up to Kansas? And again, that's been the biggest issue with Texas this year as Auburn makes the kick, is the struggle with holding leads. They blew a lead against Texas Tech by double digits. They blew a lead against Oklahoma State a few weeks ago. They blew a lead against they almost blew a lead against K-State a couple weeks back. This is a Texas team that struggles a lot when they take the lead, but so far so good for them in Kansas as they are dominating this Kansas team. And that's what you like to see as a Longhorn fan. You wanted to come up here and not mess around with a team like Kansas who's been able to beat you a few times in the last few years. So, heck of a start here for Bijan Robinson. Absolutely dominating today's game so far. And that's all you need to do, man. Just Bijan, get Bijan the ball and make things happen. That's just what you got to do. So, excellent start here for Texas, is what I say. I'm very happy with this start. Now, again, Texas has struggled. You can't let up. You can't let Jalen Daniels start throwing all over you. And eventually, I feel like, I don't know about Kansas, but in my opinion, if I'm Kansas, I'm starting to load the box. You cannot let Bijan Robinson beat you. You cannot let the Texas run game beat you. Make Quinn Ewers beat you. And the last 2 drives, he hasn't had to do a thing. So, Kansas has got to start loading up in the box, and that's when they're gonna make Ewers try to beat you. At least that's what I think Kansas is gonna do. I mean, if they don't, then we'll go ahead and take our victory. Because I mean, it's been Bijan and Roschon City so far, especially Bijan. I mean, he has been going off, and they haven't done anything to stop him. So, I mean, I'll take it. Like, we're good. Alright, so here we go. KU's about to get the ball back, and they desperately need to score again. That's what Texas needs to do, is shut them down. You cannot let them get a touchdown and stay in the game. That's how you blow it. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. 14-0. Yeah, Bijan just makes the easy play right there, getting into the end zone. Now it is 14-0. Kick is short from Texas, and the return, and he is stuffed. Ball's out. Ball came out. Oh, but they think they ruled him down. Ball came out, recovered by Texas, but they say he was down by forward progress here. Yeah, this I watched this play develop. It's like he was losing control, did lose it. Ball came out. Texas did recover that fumble, I believe, but it's going to be KU ball here at around the 22, and they'll hand it off to Neal, who runs. He is stuffed up by this Texas front seven. They are all over that play, and he will go nowhere. So there's the Texas front seven. They got to be able to stop the run. They gave some big plays last week to Kendre Miller. And currently, KU only 10 rushing yards. Texas 110 yards. KU hasn't even had a passing completion yet. So Texas has dominated them so far. Not even a first down for KU yet. It's been tough. Here's Daniels rolling left, throwing incomplete. Had a man the flat. If he turned upfield and made that catch, he could have had a first down and more, but Daniels missing him. And there's the rust from Jalen Daniels not having played in a while. He rolls out to his left, has a wide open man, and he just throws it way too far to the outside. And that right there is a play where Jalen Daniels is showing his rust quite obviously. Third down and 10. Daniels 1 for 4 on the down. I don't know when his completion was. I guess it was one of those 0-yard completions, I guess. So here it is. Daniels on third down. Needs to make a play. He'll throw, and he's got his first completion. It's a first down for Kansas. To the outside, Daniels. And now he's got to start getting going here. He throws this ball to the outside. And this was caught by 83 for KU. I see his number. I think that was I don't know who caught that. There's Daniels, standing in the pocket and making the throw he needs to make. And again, a guy who hasn't played in a while, getting him going, getting him into a rhythm. That's how you do it. First down of the day for Kansas, and can they continue to work on it on this drive? First down and 10 for Jalen Daniels. And he'll hand this one off to Devin Neal again. Neal, first upfield, it's a first down, and past the 50, Devin Neal. And KU now starting to build a little bit on this drive. They got the third down conversion, and now Neal gets his most productive run of the day. Cuts through the hole, gets the first down, and a nice broken tackle with a little spin move to pick up extra yardage. So there's the big man, Devin Neal. He's been going off lately and carrying this Kansas team on his back. And there it is, first down and 10 now for KU. KU at one point was ranked this season, which was crazy to think about. As here's Daniels handing it back up to Neal, and this time he goes nowhere. Longhorns all over that play, stuffing Devin Neal at the line of scrimmage. Bring up a second down now. Again, you're going to give the ball to Devin Neal as here's a no huddle from KU trying to get Texas off guard. Here's Daniels, quick throw over the middle of the field, and it's caught by the tight end. Short of the first down marker, bringing up a third down and short for KU. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Daniels doing his thing right now. Starting to hit these quick passes, making it easy on him. As here we go. Third down and 1 for Kansas. They need to get the first down because they cannot let Texas pull away from them. And here's Jalen Daniels. 14-0 lead for Texas. A big third down and 1. And they're going to go up the middle to Neal. He is absolutely stuffed up by the Longhorns right there. Blackwell all over that play. And a huge, huge play here by Texas. 3rd down and 1. They go to Neal and Jet Bush and Blackwell all over that play right there. Stuffing Devin Neal in the backfield for a loss. And now that brings up a 4th down for Kansas. And they're going to keep the offense on the field. 4th down and 2. Kansas set 7 for 14 on the year. Here's the 4th down. It's Daniels, the quick throw underneath. Can they make the tackle? They do! Barron and Thompson all over it. And the Longhorns get the big time stop. Kansas goes aggressive, and again, I feel like that's a pretty good decision to make, a high percentage situation, and an excellent job by the Longhorns defense all over that pass in the flat. You go conservative, you throw a short, quick pass, and it goes nowhere. So Texas will get possession here as they take the 14-0 lead on Kansas, and this is a dominant game so far from the Longhorns. They're playing well on both sides of the ball right now. The offense is moving the ball efficiently, and the defense is doing their thing. They, started to get a little worrisome there. I was starting to get a little worried. Okay, they were allowing plays here and there. Gave a 1st down, and then a 10-yard run. It was like, uh-oh. But then they did what they need to do. They did an excellent job getting a stop there on 3rd and 4th down, getting in the backfield, applying the pressure. And again, Jalen Daniels, clearly rusty after being injured all these weeks, and he's shown that rust today for sure. So now, if you're Texas, you need to continue. You cannot let them crawl back into this game. You're playing well. You're running the ball all over them. You're doing great. Everything's going right. But that's been the case many times this season where it looks like everything's going right. You got a lead. You got momentum. And then you make a mistake. Pick. Turn it over on downs. Punt it. And then you give up a big play. You have to do what Sarkisian says. All gas, no brakes. And put this lead out of reach to where Kansas can't come back. That's what you need to do. Put this lead out of reach. Go up 21 on them. Capitalize on this drive. You're up 21. That's a really, really big hole for a team to come back from, especially with a quarterback like Daniels, who hasn't played since the early part of the season. You get this win, and boom. You get this. You get going. You get 21-0 lead. That is a tough hole to crawl back from. So here you go. Just keep doing what you're doing. But again, if they start to close out on the run, I feel like, I don't know when Kansas is going to force Texas to make Quinn Ewers pass the football, because right now they're not making that happen. They're just not letting him do it. They're just letting him hand the ball off and do nothing, which is crazy. So Kansas started off the season very well with Jalen Daniels. Again, they got easy wins over some easier opponents. But hey, they beat Houston. They beat West Virginia, a conference opponent. How'd they beat them 55-42? Okay, I guess I got to pick 6. Yeah, Texas first 3 possessions. They punted the first drive. They scored touchdowns in the last 2. Beat Duke, and then they beat Iowa State. And even played teams like TCU close. Only lost to TCU by 7. But ever since, it's gone downhill for KU. Hasn't been the best. And they're down 14-0 here to Texas. Ewers tossing this one outside to Roschon Johnson. And whoa, what's happening on the sideline there? Move away, move away. Little extra contact there on the sideline, and that's going to be a few yards there for Texas. So Texas on the day so far, they've ran 16 plays. 12 of them have been runs. 4 of them have been passes. 98 yards on the ground. Here's Ewers, and he'll keep handing it off, and he's stuffed. Nowhere to go. Johnson is stuffed in the backfield. 3rd down now, and here you go. You ran the ball a couple times. They're finally starting to load the box. They're finally starting to play up, and now this is where you got to make a play. Quinn Ewers, 3rd down. Drop a good play, Sarkisian. You got to get this 1st down. You've been running the ball all over them. They finally started to stop it. And now this is where they'll make your quarterback try to beat you. Can he do it? 3rd down and 6. Texas 38% on the year. A minute to go in the first quarter. Ewers. He'll have time here. And now here he goes. KU sending some pressure. He'll throw over the middle. He's got a man. That's a savior worthy for the first down and more. Go around the 25-yard line. And that is a big-time conversion for the Longhorns. Ewers hasn't had a pass in a while. He does, and he finds Worthy for the first down and more. Here's the handoff to Johnson to the outside. Roschon getting a couple yards. And KU on that all day. Second down now. Second down and 7 now. And Texas looks like they're going to take this one to the end of the first quarter with a 14-0 lead over Kansas and another drive going. Excellent job by the Longhorns in that first quarter. They got to keep the pedal to the metal here for the next 3, but that was an excellent quarter there, and you love to see it. They came out firing on all cylinders. The run game was going great. The defense got a lucky break early in the game with that missed pass from Jalen Daniels, but then they've shut him down ever since. Stopped them on a third down early in the game, and then on fourth down on the last drive, able to get a stop on that play. So overall, excellent quarter from Texas. And now Ewers made a nice completion to set up a drive here that could put you up 21 and put you in a situation where you can be with a pretty comfortable lead. Here we go, second quarter about to get underway. First down and 10, Texas around the 25. Second down and 8. Here's Ewers. And he'll hand it off to Roschon, who cuts in, and he's stopped for about a yard. That'll bring him another third down. Last week, Texas had 199 yards of offense and 10 points. Today, in the first quarter, 146 yards and 14 points. Here's another third down. Third down and 7. Ewers. Here's the snap. And they'll go to Robinson. And can he get the first? He'll get stopped. Uh, Sarkeesian, man. I understand the ground game has been successful, but come on. I know you want to catch him off guard, but in my opinion, you trust your quarterback and throw the football. I don't know, man. I don't know. 4th down and 4 now for Texas. They converted one. They did. Here's an opportunity to convert a 4th down. They jumped off sides. They got him on the hard count, forcing him to jump off sides. That is huge. That is huge. They force KU to jump off sides. 4th down and 4, and KU jumps. Oh, man. Last week they had double-digit penalties, and that's a costly one right there. You have a chance to get Texas off the field with a minimum 3 or maybe none. And now Texas has the ball inside the red zone. That's a huge penalty. Now they'll pitch it out. It's Robinson again. And he turned the field for the touchdown. He's pushing, and I think he did. Oh, they'll say he stepped out. Either first down or just shy of it. Here was Bijan here. Did he stay? How long did he stay in bounds? Either way, massive, massive, massive penalty. 1st down and goal. Yours. Robinson cuts in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Bijan's got a first half hat trick. And the Longhorns. Flag is down, though. Oh, my gosh. Well, take the points off the board. Holding on to Tavion will back them up. Oh, there goes that touchdown. Here's JT here. Announcers don't really think that was too great of a call there. I don't know about that one either. That is not the best. Here they go, though. Yours not a throw. Going downfield. Incomplete on that one. Don't know where he was going. Guess he was just throwing it away. That is a big play, though. Take away a touchdown from Texas right there. And I don't know why they took that one away. Here's the throw underneath on the screen. And a nice juke move around. 3rd down and goal for yours. Yours. 3rd down and goal. Here it is. Looking end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Whittington. So take away the 7 from Texas. Not able to punch it in. And now it's gonna be a field goal attempt now. So that's actually a really big, as you were just, no, I don't know what that was, but had no chance. But now here you go. 4th down and goal. Auburn going to kick this one. Touchdown from Robinson was taken away, and now it's a 28-yarder from Auburn. Kick is up. It is going to be good, and the Longhorns lead 17-0. So Longhorns, instead of getting 7, they get 3. Unfortunately, I mean, again, I feel like they should have had 7. I don't like that penalty call whatsoever, but at least you were able to get some points out of the drive, and now you're up 17-0, which is still a pretty solid lead. Alright, so the game is about to get back on here as Kansas leading by, losing by 17. Battle of the Lettuce. Yours. Style mullet. Okay. And they got Jason Bean, but he's not playing today. It's Jalen Daniels. So I guess they made that graphic with the assumption that Bean was going to play. But guess what? Daniels is in. And so far, not a whole lot from him. So a little disappointing from Texas. Bijan Robinson got the first half hat trick, called back though due to a hold, a questionable one at that. And now KU will get the ball. Haven't had any points so far in the game, and we're already into the second quarter. KU's punted on their first two drives, and their last drive downs. Turnover on downs. First down and 10 for Jalen Daniels. Can he get something going here for KU? Had something going last drive, but it's stalled out. Here's Daniels. Play action. Got the time. Here comes the pressure. Now everyone's on him. Here comes Daniels. Running. Throwing across the body. And nearly picked. Oh, man. A flag is thrown. What's the flag going to be? Coach is absolutely furious right now. Why is he so angry? Why is the coach so mad? The coach is like getting too close for comfort to the rest, absolutely screaming his head off. What is he mad about here? What did they just show on the screen here? Still waiting for confirmation. So the play's under review for roughing the passer and targeting. Daniels got drilled in the head. Pass was tipped. It's good, Max. Okay. So Mike Pereira is saying it's targeting, which, again, Tucker Dorsey goes up, hits him with that shoulder, hits him in the head. That looks like it's going to be a targeting call. Coach was absolutely furious. Again, when it comes to quarterbacks, especially with quarterbacks, coaches get very, very aggravated, very, very defensive. But an interesting coaching thing, a little coaching infraction. So this is going to be very interesting here. So the call is targeting, and it's probably going to stand. They're reviewing it right now. However, sideline interference was also called on Kansas here for their coaching staff. Coach again got very angry, very defensive, all over the referee's case, up in their face. That is considered sideline interference, I guess. And now both penalties are going to be enforced in this situation, I guess. Again, coach got mad. I think it is targeting. He went up too high. Tucker Dorsey, might as well just get out. So targeting is enforced. Tucker Dorsey's out for the game. He's done. Now first down here now. As for the play, I don't think that the yard is really going to be much of a factor here since I think both fouls are enforced. First down and 10 at the KU 25 after all that. And it's a handoff to Devin Neal up the middle, and he is taken down, trying to push for some extra yardage. So tensions are going to be pretty high with both of these teams the rest of the game. Obviously, a quarterback hit is a big, big no-no. So, and with KU down 17-0, the frustration is about to get a lot higher. So, here we go. Should be an interesting game the rest of the way, and some serious hostility. Here's Jalen Daniels. Taking down 6. And he'll hand this one off to Neal, who is absolutely stuffed in the backfield by the Longhorns right there. How about that play from Barron Sorrell? Had quite the game last week against TCU, and he continues here with a big stop in the backfield. Barron Sorrell. Daniels hands this one off up the middle, and stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. Third down. 8 here for Kansas. Jalen Daniels, 4 for 7 for 19 yards, needs a conversion here on third down. Here he is. Can they get to him? He'll throw. He's got a man open over the middle of the field. That's a first down for Kansas. Wide open over the middle to Skinner. And Kansas with the first down. Here they go. Daniels has time in the pocket to stay still, throw this one over the middle for the first down. That's a big play for Kansas here. So Quentin Skinner, second catch of the day for 31 yards, and Kansas at around midfield with a first down and new life. Down 17-0. This is a drive they need points off of. Here they go. And it's going to be Daniels handing this one off up the middle. Neal, and he is taken down. Bring up a second down now. Daniels made a couple throws here and there, but not too much. Jalen Daniels has made some nice plays today, but he struggled at times as well, obviously showing some rust from being out for so long. Here's Daniels on 2nd and 7, looking downfield, and he's got a man in stride for the first down to the Texas red zone. Daniels looking nice as he throws a dime to Fairchild for the first down. And here's a bust in the coverage up the field. Jalen Ford in coverage, not what you want. One-on-one matchup against Ford is not a good situation for the Longhorns. And Ford gets beaten coverage for a big gain. And now Kansas at the 20. Ford's been one of the better stories of the team with his development, but not a good player in coverage. First down and 10 now as Kansas looks to get in the end zone. Daniel scrambling, runs the screen to Neal. Can they get him? He's spinning everywhere, and he'll be tackled from behind. Won't get a much behind the line. Second down now. So that was a play that was chaotic right there as Daniels, again, hits the men deep downfield. So second down and 11 now for KU. And now they'll go to Devin Neal, who is tackled down. And now it brings up a third down and long here for Kansas. Daniels converted to third down and 8 earlier in the drive. Can he do it again? We'll see. Third down and 8. Big toe play. And now here comes the pressure. Clean pocket. Daniels, throw over the middle. Ford stops him short of the first down marker. Brings up a fourth down here. Excellent job by Texas to stop him short. Ford gets him. And they're going to go for it. They need this first down. They need points desperately. Can Jalen Daniels do it? Will they give it to him or will they go to Neal? We'll see. It's a huge play in this game. Kansas needs this desperately. 4th down and 1. Major play for Kansas. And we got a timeout on the field from Texas. They used their first time out of the half here as a big play coming up. Big 4th down coming up. So Kansas not trusting their kicker much here. He struggled this season. He struggled in warm-ups today. 4th and 1. Daniels looking. He scrambles. Can he get the edge? Daniels throws. And touchdown, Kansas. Jared Casey gets in. Kansas scores a touchdown. How about that? The pressure gets through up the middle. They get through, but Jalen Daniels is able to escape using his mobility, and he makes the throw to Casey. Looks like he's in. It's going to be a touchdown. Illegal man downfield. So now, no touchdown for Kansas. Illegal man downfield. Now they'll bring out the kicker for 34 yards. He missed from about this range last week. Will he make them this week, though? 34 yards out. Kicks up. No good. My goodness, he stinks. This kicker for KU is trash. And now Kansas. An unfortunate series of events. It looked like they were going to put 7 on the board. Instead, they get nothing. This kicker for Kansas is just absolutely terrible, man. Missing another kick, 34 yards out should be a kick that any college kicker could make. And they just did not make it. Like, that's terrible. That's actually horrible. Man, that kicker for Kansas is absolutely horrible. Like, that's just terrible how you missed that many field goals. It's remarkable, actually. But I'll take it. I'll take it. To Jalen Daniels, where was this penalty called? Here we go. Texas has got it. And now they'll give it to Robinson. He spins. He is down, getting a couple yards. So Kansas looked like they were going to get in for 7. Instead, they don't get any points after that missed field goal by Jacob Borchilla. Second out 9 here for Texas. 7 minutes to go in the second. Ewers play action, looking downfield, and he's got Jordan Whittington with a leaping grab for the first down. So here's Ewers. Pressure came in on him. Big hit on Quinn right there as he gets knocked over, but nice throw there. First down and 10, Ewers. And he'll throw. Slant route. Oh. PI there. That was a pretty easy one. That was a pretty easy call. So PI there. Let's go, man. This is excellent. This is excellent. Good stuff, boys. That excellent situation here. So Texas has the ball, a little past midfield. Ewers hands it off. Bijan Robinson getting a few yards. Second down and 4 now for Ewers. And he'll hand this one off to Bijan. He's got a full steam ahead. Robinson's got the first. He shoves him over. Bijan is still going. Drags him into the 10. It's a first down for Texas. Bijan Robinson is that dude. What a run. What a gain. Breaking tackles. Getting big gains. Texas set up at the 10 here. Can they get in the end zone, though? They'll run an RPO. It's Whittington getting a yard, maybe. Doesn't go too far on the screen. Little RPO option there, and then they would go to the screen. So Bijan over 100 yards in this first half, and Texas dominating this game against Kansas. It's been quite the sight. Second out and goal now. Ewers looking. Flags down. This is going to be a false start probably. And yep, it's going to be false start on Texas. So yeah, center and left guard both move there. They both clinch. And boom. Lose a couple yards. Second down goal now for Texas. Backed up from the 15. Ewers throwing this one up. And third down and goal now as Bijan shoves the cornerback over. Didn't even want to give him a chance to pick that off. Bro, I know Bijan, bro. We all know. All right, bro. We all know Bijan acting like he didn't. Bijan knocks him over. Like, all right, that's a high IQ play by Bijan. Third down and goal now from Texas. The 15 at the 15-yard line here. Get the snap off, viewers. He will. They'll run a screen. Inside. Can he cut a field? Robinson in. Keelan Robinson. Touchdown, Texas. And Keelan Robinson puts it in the end zone. And the Longhorns. Huge play from Keelan. Wow. The speed of Robinson here. They bring Sanders inside for the block. He gets it off, gets a good block. Robinson with that speed cuts upfield, gets into the end zone, and the Longhorns take an even bigger lead here in Kansas. 23-0 lead. And now it's up to the PAT. Will they make it a 24-0 lead? How about the Longhorns today? What a dominating performance this has been. Auburn's kick is right down the middle, 24-0 lead for Texas. And Kansas had a chance to make it 17-7. Instead, it's 24-0. Absolute domination from Texas today thus far. And what a day they are having. There you go, man. There you go. How about Texas? You guys are watching the stream, you're enjoying what you listen to, be sure to subscribe. There you go, man. Texas getting in to the end zone. 24-0. Absolutely balling out, dominating Kansas right now. Domination, man. This has been easy. Too easy. Kansas has done, I mean, they just haven't really put up much of a fight. They got a chance to get in the end zone last match, and they just didn't do it. Didn't make the plays. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. They're going crazy right now. Easily destroying TCU. I mean, not TCU, Kansas. Kansas. To do right now. You're taking care of an opponent that you're better than. That's all you got to do. Beat the opponents you need to beat. And that's what they've done so far today. They've dominated this TCU team thoroughly. Or TCU. Why do I keep saying TCU? I don't know why. Baylor games happen. This Kansas team. They've dominated this Kansas team easily throughout the game. I mean, in a bunch of different ways. Ewers, I mean, again, he played fine, but hasn't really had to do a whole lot. It's been all the ground game and the blocking from the O-line that's carried the team today. It's pretty much what it's been. I mean, it's been Keelan Robinson, Bijan Robinson, a little bit of Roshan in there. It's just been the whole running back room. Whittington's made some nice grabs. So that was a nice play he made earlier in the drive with that nice catch. And overall, it's just been a dominant performance here. So here's the kick deep into the end zone. Kansas going to return this, looking for a spark. Can they get it? Here comes a return. Looking promising, tripped up. But a solid return there from Kansas. They need any bit of momentum they can get. I had a chance to get some back on the last drive, and unfortunately for them, it failed. Didn't get any points. Ended up getting a touchdown called back. How about the game, though, in Baylor today? I guess that's why I was thinking about that. That game was wild. I saw the clip here at the end of the game where TCU had to run their kicker onto the field, and yet they weren't able to do it. Last 10 offensive endings for Kansas. It's been a tough one. They've punted many times. Here's Daniels rolling, throwing a screen across the field, incomplete. And honestly, should be happy that that wasn't completed because Neal was about to get stuffed for a big loss. So 2nd down 10 now. Under 5 to play here in the first half. Longhorns lead 24-0. Jalen Daniels, the struggle in his return has been apparent. Made a couple nice throws, but Kansas' offense lacks explosiveness. As Second down 10 now. Daniels. Hand off. Devin Neal. First down. And that should be it. It's going to be a nice run there from Neal. And he's had a great season so far. He's having not having a great game today though. So here was the run up the middle. And there you go. He'll sub out here. 10 carries for 43 yards in the day. Looks like he's a little banged up. Oh. First down and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Oh, my goodness. Texas, how are they letting him get out? Looked like it was going to be a major loss. Instead, it turned into a gain somehow. I don't know how, but there you go. Devin Neal, I guess, or Jalen Daniels. There's the handoff to the outside. Kansas getting a few yards. Not too much, though. Third down coming up. Third down now. Daniels going. Daniels throwing. He's got the first down. Completion to Skinner. And a big time grab there from Skinner. He's been their go-to guy on third down today. First down now with 3 minutes to play. In the first half, Jalen Daniels. Oh, hand it off inside, and that's going to be stuffed up right there. So there you go. Second down and 8 now coming up. Kansas. It's been a struggle for them today offensively. Now, we got a stoppage here. What's the stoppage? The timeout? Medical stoppage. Yeah, a little medical stoppage. So Kansas will get it here, 2:30 to go in the first half. Second down and 8 here. Kansas around the 35. Here's Daniels. Second down and 8. Here comes the backside pressure. He escapes. Jalen Daniels throws. It's intercepted. Jalen Ford. What a pick. And that could be the dagger here in the first half as Daniels scrambles here and overshown. Someone got a piece of this ball, but what a play by Ford. Getting the one-handed pick. How about that play from Jalen Ford? Throws it, and this ball got deflected or something, and Ford able to haul it in. What a play. That hurts. If you're Kansas, and Daniels with a big interception. 2:08 remaining. We got a man down here for Kansas. His offense back on the field. First down. Ewers looking. He'll run. Ewers. And he'll go down. Ewers going down there, getting some yards on the scramble. Second down 3. Robinson bounces. Here goes Bijan for the first down and more. And how about that play right there? Here's the handoff to Robinson, getting a few yards. A minute and a half to go in the first half. Texas leads 24-0. Second down and 6 now. Ewers drops back to throw. Goes incomplete. Looking for Worthy. Here we go. A third down and 6 now. Ewers, handoff to Robinson. Keelan Robinson. Down he goes. Getting a couple yards, brings up a fourth down now. And what's the decision going to be here for Sarkisian? Fourth down and 2 now. Looks like Texas is going to try and hard count him and get him off sides. Here's fourth down and 2. Are they going to snap it or are they going to... They're just going to run this down. Call a timeout. And it looks like they're just going to bring the field unit out. Run the clock down. Try to hard count them and see if they get anything happening. Here we go. Fourth down and 2 now. And what's Texas going to do here? They've got the offense out on the field. And they'll pitch it out to Robinson. He's got the first. He's got more. First down, Texas. Bijan Robinson picks up the first down. 22 seconds left here. Texas has 1 timeout remaining. They got to run a couple more plays. Maybe they'll get a man set. Here's Ewers throwing underneath. Sanders out of bounds with 10 seconds remaining. And here was an excellent job by Ewers pitching this one out. And Bijan turning up field and getting the first down and more. Excellent work by Texas there. That duo makes it happen. So 10 seconds remaining. Second down 9. You got to think shot to the end zone here is the plan. Bijan Robinson, officially 6th on the Texas all-time rushing list. Second down and 9. It's going to be Ewers, and they'll hand it off to Robinson. He breaks free. Robinson cutting outside. Bijan, can he go all the way? He's in the end. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. Bijan Robinson. Unbelievable play. First half hat trick. And when it looked like Texas was just going to run the clock and take the three, Bijan decides otherwise, runs it in, touchdown Texas. How did Bijan turn this into a touchdown? I don't know. So Mike Pereira thinks that Bijan might be short. So here we go. We'll see what the call on the field, what the call's going to be. Call is a touchdown. 30-0. Texas with the lead if it stands. How about Robinson, though, getting in, making that play even a possibility? So here we go. What's the call going to be? One second left now. Here we go. First down and goal now. 1 second remaining. Ewers, they'll go. Robinson hurdles his way in. Touchdown, Texas. Bijan finally gets the first half hat trick. It took him a couple tries. Couple times it was overturned, but Robinson gets in for the hat trick, and the Longhorns get the 30-0 lead. How about Bijan? 30-0. Domination. And the kick is good. 31-0 is the lead at the end of the first half. How about the Longhorns absolutely walking into Lawrence, Kansas today and dominating the Kansas Jayhawks? And there you go. So let's see. So the stats at halftime here. Ewers 8 for 14, 82 yards, the touchdown. Bijan, unbelievable, 19 carries, 172 yards, 3 touchdowns. Roschon, 7 carries, 34 yards. Receiving, Whittington led the team with 33 yards and 2 catches, 30 yards for Worthy. And a touchdown for Keelan Robinson, 1 catch, 15 yards. He got a touchdown earlier. And for Kansas, Dalen Daniels, 9 for 14, 86 yards, and interception. Devin Neal, 10 carries, 43 yards. And then for Kansas, leading receivers, Fairchild with 46 yards and Skinner with 43 yards. And a dominant first half for the Longhorns. They lead 31-0 at the halfway point here in Lawrence. Absolute domination over the Jayhawks today. This is what you love to see. Domination on so many levels from Texas tonight. Beautiful sight, beautiful sight.